Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here. I'm going to be playing some more Palworld. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Now, I tried recording this video yesterday, but I kind of lost some progress because, the video kept having errors. I don't know why, but either way, I'm going to check up and see on my other videos that I got coming out today. So yeah, just give me one quick second. Alright, sorry about that. Pretty much the only major progress I really made... Wait, hold on, let me check out some of this. Yeah, I only made, built a couple things. This I can use to, basically, create infinite palladium fragments, since I have, this weird rock thing over there that I can basically get infinite rocks from. This thing right here, I can basically get ingots. Which basically, can be used for, God, a crap ton of, recipes. So yeah, that's going to be really useful in the future. Which I'm going to need to mine some of those that ore stuff, whenever I get the chance. So yeah. Let's just go ahead and just see what I can do here. Because I got to get as much palladium fragments as possible. Wait, hold on. I'm going to get this ingot. And then I upgraded my base a couple times. I got this farmer lady in here that I kind of caught last video and got wanted for. Then I put in this syndicate thug. So yeah. I'm going to need a berry plantation, a high-quality workbench, and a medieval medicine workbench. Because I want to at least get some building done. Okay, I'm gonna need 10 nails and 20 wood. Which I can get the nails pretty easily if I just find an ore vein. Wherever it may be. Now, I don't know the spawn of too many locations in this game. I really don't. Also, keep in mind, wait, what the heck is that? I never saw this before. I don't know how I never saw that before, but either way, let's just look for some ore veins. I can get the wood for free from my base, but I'm just going to look out for the ores, since that is pretty much the only thing I really have to go searching for. And then I can just fast travel back to my base to freely get the wood. So that way I can, try and upgrade my base. Yeah, I know that there should be at least a decent... Yeah, here's an ore vein. I'm going to need at least 2 ore, but I'm going to get as much as I possibly can grab out here. Since that's the only thing I know I can do. And also, the spare ingots I get from this ore, I can just use it for later projects. Also, keep in mind, I will be streaming Palworld and Persona 3, from now on. That will mean I will have to desync the series, because, I just want to, have as much progress on this game as possible. So that way I can actually, do whatever I need to. Without the restrictions of a video for my PS5. So I won't have those restrictions. Now, I will still have streaming restrictions because of internet issues, but that's about it. Alright, you know what, my weight is about to be at the max, so this should be the last piece of ore that I'm going to grab. I'll come back and grab some more whenever I, get the chance. But as of right now, I don't really have the opportunity to, because, if I get too much weight on me, then I won't be able to, run or anything. I won't even be able to jump. And I'll be stopped at a slowed down walk. Yeah, I kind of made that mistake one too many times in my main world, which I've been working on off camera, just to see what I can do, with it. Wait. Oh, lift monks. I was wondering what that was. Either way, let's just hop back to my base, so that way I can, actively just do whatever I need to here. Well, at least I can actively jump over that wall. That's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, honestly, the main thing I'm just looking out to do is just upgrading my base at least one more time. And also I'm gonna try to get at least to level 40. That's pretty much the only two main things I'm gonna be working on, if I'm being honest. Because that's pretty much the only thing I really need to do. Okay, at least I got enough wood here, I think. Yep. I'm just gonna need one more ingot so I can make two sets of nails, which give me five each in each set. Um, so yeah, let's just wait on that little fox guy to finish up smelting one ingot, which I can't even work on this with him, with them, because for whatever reason it only allows me to do so much with my pals, and using the furnace isn't part of that. Oh, I just now realized I could have made 50 nails. Um, All right, let's just try and see what we can do. Man, I didn't even realize I had that many nails or ingots. I I didn't realize I even had that many. Either way, let's try and work on the high quality workbench. Since that is a goal for the base upgrade. Um, Now keep in mind, I will still be turning on multiplayer in the future. But that'll probably be sometime like whenever I actively start streaming this game. Uh, all right. Let's check and see the other upgrades, mission like qualities that I need to work on. Okay, a medieval medicine workbench. Uh, okay. I need 27 wood, 5 nails, and 9 palladium fragments. I should be able to get that pretty easily, with what I have right now. Um, okay, there we go. Um, I'm gonna have to try and get this wood out here. That's 23 wood that I need because I just got 4 there. Um, yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. Then I'm gonna have to work on that berry plantation, um, to actively get the upgrade that I need. And then I should be able to upgrade and then just try and work on catching some more pals. Um, Now, this should take me at least a decent portion of the video because of how many resources I need to grab. Um, so yeah. Which I should have everything I need to, get it done. Okay, let's see how much the berry plantation is gonna cost. Okay, I need 10 more wood and 10 of each of stone and wood just to be able to have enough. Um, okay, and they're working on the stone over there, I think. Nope, the farmer lady is working with the stone the wood for me. Okay, that's all the wood I need. Now time to get the stone. Since I need 10 of, that remaining, then I can just go ahead and work on you know, uh, I can just go ahead and just start working on that. Then I can go inside my little hut, to start working on, the medicine thing. Okay, here we go. Here's the berry plantation that I needed to build. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to eat here in a little bit because my character is hungry. Um, all right, that should be enough food for right now. Um, okay, let's head over to here. Um, yeah, I completely forgot to grab that palladium fragments. I completely forgot to do that. Let's just wait on this guy to get done. You know what? Actually, first I'm gonna, um, you know what? I'm actually gonna just try and work on those nails that I needed. Crap, I forgot about the ingots that I had. Um, let's just check inside my crates. Um, considering they should be somewhere around here. Uh, yeah, I don't know where my ingots went. Um, you know what? Let's just try and see what we can do. Um, considering there isn't much left I have to do. I think that those ingots that I had the fox guy making, yep, they're done. Okay, I should be enough. I should have enough. Um, Now let's see how many nails I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need 5. So that's 1 set of nails. Um, okay, there we go. Uh, Now I basically got a lot of information on this game already, even with the lower amount of time that I put into it. I only put like, heck, I think I only put 17, 18 hours into the game. Um, all right, let's upgrade the PAL box. So that way I can actively see what I can do. There we go. Yeah, let's put, I don't know if, yeah, I don't know what I should put in here. You know what? Let's put Ruby. I'm still waiting on you guys to give me some nicknames for my pals. You know, because I still have a lot of work I need to do. Um, you know what? If I ever get like a dog one, if I see a dog pal in my party or whatever, I'm immediately nicknaming that after one of my own dogs. Yeah, here we go. I have a real dog one. Okay, I'm nicknaming the highest level one. All right. Crap, I just now realized that one's a male. Um, so crap, both of them are males. Yeah, that wouldn't. Here we go. I can nickname Vixie since that is a dog one. And it is a girl too, so that would fit with my actual dog. Yeah, let's go ahead and nickname it Leia, which is actually after one of my real world dogs. Um, yeah, come to the party, Leia. Uh, I'm putting it over Rabunny. Um, considering I don't know Rabunny's stats, and I would just want to have one party member. That's at least, um, you know, actually kind of cool to me. Um, all right, I'm gonna have to make a bed. Now I am. Okay, I'm gonna need 8 wood. Wait, hold on. There we go. There's 6. There's all the wood I need. Um, okay, let's go ahead and just start working on this bed. Um, yeah, that's honestly pretty much all I can do right now. Let's go ahead and just try and head towards that tower. Because there should still be a lot of fights that I gotta do. Um, for obvious reasons. That PAL's tower stuff, I still gotta deal with that before too long. Uh, so yeah, and then on top of that, my party that I have back at my base should be able to help out a lot. I know that I wanted to wait until I was at least level 40 before I started working on the base. Well, no, not the base, but the tower. Um, but I'm gonna give it at least one attempt this video, for obvious reasons. Also, I can make guns too if I get enough materials, and the right materials too. Um, all right, let's swap to my bat, and then put my bow over the torch. And you know what? I'm actually gonna put the torch over my pickaxe, um, and just get rid of my axe altogether because I don't really need that. The only 3 things I need is the wooden club, bow, and torch. Um, considering that's the only 2 items that are really worth it right now. Well, actually 3 items. Considering if I had a gun, I would be a lot safer. Uh, so yeah. You know what? I've been thinking about this for a while. Honestly, I love the Pokemon games I've been playing, like that I've played. I really do. But honestly, I feel like Palworld completely outranks it in every sense of the word. Mostly because Palworld is actually doing stuff that Pokemon should have done years ago. You know, um, So yeah, I honestly think that Palworld completely outranks Pokemon by now. Because Palworld is, obviously it's doing stuff that Pokemon should have been doing, like forever ago, and they're doing it on their first attempt at a Pokemon rival. You know, and that's easily what I love so much about Palworld. You know, it's just actually a valid competitor for Pokemon. For what it is, anyways. Um, and that's easily the biggest thing I love about this game. Um, all right, here's one of those Eagle Towers that I haven't claimed yet. Uh, I'm not gonna bother collecting this ore stuff until later. Until I get a second attempt. Well, if I fail this first attempt at the tower, then I'm just gonna, give up until then. All right, let's capture these ray guys. Cell rays. Um, all right, that should give me some decent XP if they get caught. Um, all right, there we go. That got Leia some pretty decent XP. Uh, all right, let's bring her out. Uh, Man, this kind of reminds me of a younger version of my dog. Sure, she's a dachshund, but that's the only real difference, and that's what more like a Eevee, whatever breed Eevee's supposed to be based on. Um, so yeah, that's the only real difference. Uh, I'm sending out Capricorn first in the tower. That's the first thing I'm going to be doing because obvious reasons. All right. I think that Capricorn and Hucrides are my two highest levels, so they're the best shot I have at winning against the tower. You know, Man, I wish that I had better modes of transport. Like, I know that I can fly in this game. I've seen people fly. Um, I just don't know how to do it. There's an egg. I'm gonna grab that so fast. Let's go ahead and grab this egg. Because I want to hatch more pals. Um, since I don't have the ability to. Like I've tried breeding on my main world because there is like a special breeding area you gotta build. Um, but it says that whatever this means, I need more cake, whatever that's supposed to mean. Um, but knowing how Palworld develops the game, I can probably tell, judging by the look of some of the pals. Yeah, I can probably tell what they mean by needing more cake. Yeah. Um, Either way, let's just see what we can do here. Because I got to get over to this tower and fast. Um, before I reach the end of this video. Um, all right. I think that's the tower over here, but I don't want to risk it. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to risk it. Um, Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's the tower that I need to. The free Pal Alliance tower. Okay, I should have, enough level to get through this. I don't know if I should challenge this tower now. You know what? Let's catch uh, this guy and her too, if I can. Um, yeah, come on out, Capricorn. Uh, yeah, let's just see what I can do. Um, there we go. Hopefully that one catches. Please catch. Okay, let's just throw the Pal Sphere again. Uh, okay. I don't want to deal with that thing over there, the whatever you call it. I don't want to deal with that thing because that thing is way too powerful for me right now. Because my pals are only, what, level 28? And that's a level 30. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to challenge it regardless. Okay. Hopefully it catches. What the heck are those things? Okay. Hopefully I can at least do whatever I need to here. Capricorn, help me out. Okay. Hopefully I can, capture this thing. Okay, I just need to do whatever I need to here. Okay, I just need to just try and do whatever I can. Yeah, I'm screwed. Like, I am royally screwed. If I can't catch this thing. Uh, please. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no way I can survive this. Okay, let's just try and see what I can do here. Okay. Yeah, I gotta swap out, Caperty for Hooperty. Um, for obvious reasons. Okay, I'm just gonna keep dodging and let my pal do whatever it needs to. Um, okay. Yeah, I don't think I can catch it just yet. Yeah, Hooperty died. Come on out, Tansy. Uh, please just do whatever you need to here, because I am not dying today. Uh, let's just try and do whatever I need to. Okay, I know I can survive this. I just don't know if I have the ability to. Tansy, you are the GOAT, you are the legend for that one. You just killed a boss for me. Let's just try and see what I can do. I gotta run. Yeah, come on out, Leia. I know you can fight this for me. Okay, let's just see what I can do. Okay, I need to catch this bird. Yeah, honestly, that screwed me over even more. Crap. Come on back, Leia. Let's just try and catch this thing. I want to at least have one pal catch out here. Please say that they're running away. Oh, thank God, they're running away. That saved my bacon there. Oh, man. Um, wait, I could have flown out here. I'm just stunned by my own stupidity. I genuinely am. Alright, let's start this battle. I know I'm down by a couple pals from that boss, but hopefully this isn't a repeat of what I did before. Oh, thank God it's not. Alright, let's bring out Tenzi Ignis. For obvious reasons. Since it is a fire pal, and, well, this is clearly a grass enemy. So it's clearly going to be super effective here. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Yeah, I know I can survive this if I just keep using, fire pals. Yeah, Tenzi's down. Man, that's gonna suck. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Yeah, I probably should have went back to my base. Crap, I just wasted a pal spear. That was on me. Yeah, if only my pals were, fully recovered, I could have probably beaten this already. Crap. Yeah, I just need to, recover my health. Alright. Yeah, I need to just do whatever I need to here. Alright, let's upgrade my health. Crap. I'm screwed, I'm screwed, I'm screwed. Please don't kill me. Yeah, honestly, I'm dead. There's nothing I can really do here. Alright, let's just try and keep moving to different platforms. Crap. It spotted me. No, you're not killing me. I got so close, I got like halfway. Man, if I hadn't died whenever I did, I probably could have, or at least got my pals knocked out whenever they did. I probably could have won this fight like a long time ago. Either way, let's just try and do whatever damage I can. Okay. Yeah, I'm out of pals. Yeah, there's just no way I have a chance at surviving this. Unless if it's by the sheer luck of God. That's the only chance I have at winning this. Okay. Let's just see what damage I can do. Yeah, honestly, there's just no chance I have, considering, well, it still has 16,000 health, and I'm down by 3 pals. And look at my health. I'm down to, I'm down to just, Leia. That's the only pal I have left that's, knocked out right now. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Crap, I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get myself knocked out, because there's just no chance I have it surviving. Unless if it's by the sheer luck of God. You know, um, yeah, there we go. I got knocked out. Let's just spawn back at, this little area over here. By this eagle statue. Hopefully all my pals respawn too. Um, well, revive anyways. Because honestly, that's the only way I can re-challenge this entire thing. Crap. Um, Either way, let's grab all this stuff. You look weird. I'm gonna try and catch you later. For obvious reasons. What the heck is this thing over here? Huh. I'm gonna go back to my base and try and use some of my palladium fragments to catch some of these weird creatures. Wait, what the heck is this? Wait, that's sulfur. Yeah, I don't want to waste all my stuff on sulfur. Let's head back to my base, so that way I can actively start working on this stuff. Um, since I still have to beat the second base, well, the second tower, but still. Um, Either way, let's just sleep in for the night. Hopefully that recharges my pals. Because honestly, that would be the best thing to do right now. Oh, thank God that recharged my pals. Alright, let's just try and work on some pal spheres, if I can. Wait, I can make armor? Honestly, that's pretty useful of items, considering all I got is just generic stuff, for my armor sets anyways. Alright, let's just head back out to, that one area, the tower. Yeah, it's over here. So let's just try and travel over to the Free Pal Alliance, tower. Considering I should be able to beat it now. Considering how well I did last time. Okay, let's begin this fight. Yeah, honestly, I'm like 10 levels above where I need to be for this tower. So, yeah. Let's bring out Tenzi Ignis. For obvious reasons. Okay, it is very powerful. This thing, oh my god, did you see how much damage it did on its first time? Well, its technical second time out? Jesus Christ. Yeah, honestly, this is probably the best pal I could have had right here. For obvious reasons. Okay. Yeah, it got me... Wow, just by itself, it almost got me back to where I was on my last attempt. And all before getting knocked out, too. Alright. There goes Tenzi Ignis. Honestly, you did good, buddy. That was honestly the best I could have asked for, if I'm being honest. Alright, let's just see what I can do to aim and defeat this thing. Because I gotta just try and kill this thing already. So I can take out this tower. Man, I wish I brought more fire pals. That probably would have saved my bacon more times than what I can, count on my fingers and toes. But hey, let's just see what I can do regardless of what happens. Okay, I gotta just do whatever I need to here. Okay, I gotta get behind this little pillar here. So that way I can, fire my arrows. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Alright, let's bring out Euclides. Because that could deal some pretty big damage, considering it is a, flying pal. Alright, there we go. Euclides, you are... Man, Tenzi Ignis and Euclides are easily my two heroes in this fight, considering how many times, like, they've saved my bacon, like, so much throughout this one fight. Like, genuinely they have. Without them, I probably wouldn't have gotten this far. Alright, let's just see what I can do. Alright, let's get out of the line of fire. Euclides, you are my hero. Either way, let's just see what I can do. Regardless of what happens. Alright, Tenzi, Ignis. Oh my god. Hucrites, Tenzi, Ignis, Capricorn, you guys are my heroes. Like, genuinely. Honestly, if I could bring them all out, all at once, I would. Like, genuinely, they are my heroes. Genuinely. No doubt about it. Uh, Either way, that's my second tower done. Oh my god. Like, I'm just so proud of my pals right now, if I'm being honest. Hold on, I'm gonna check and see how long I've been playing for. Alright, I'm gonna fly down with the glider. Um, since that is something I know I can do. Um, yeah, I gotta just try and glide down a little. Um, alright, that saved me quite a bit of damage. Let's head back to my base. Um, considering I want to end today's video here. And I wanted to end the video at my base, for obvious reasons. Man, honestly, Capricorn, Tenzi, Ignis, and Hucrites, you guys are my major league heroes. Wait, I almost forgot. I can put this egg in here. This rocky egg. Um, yeah, let's just see what it can do. Um, man, it's just a little cold. Uh, all right. You know what? That's gonna be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.